The dressage is tomorrow, and I've just done a little bit of jumping here, which the day before the dressage, I think a lot of people wouldn't do that. I'm trying to just keep the horse really tuned for that phase. I guess it means I think I'm going to be in the mix on the third day, where one rail may mean the difference between winning and losing. It's a very interesting mix out there on Saturday. It's really twisty. The time is going to be very hard to get.
I think this is pretty tough. There's no option, so you sort of basically got to go jump the first part, 2 strides to the second part, but it's going to ride really big. The horse called Into Winning, the 4-star, he's done a little bit now, like he's done a few 3-stars and always gone pretty well at them. So this will be a test for him. Look, I think, to be honest, everyone, if you make time cross country, you're probably going to be near the lead anyway.
It really comes at you, it just keeps coming back at you. There's a big bounce up the hill, which none of us are sure how it's going to ride, followed by angled verticals or the ducks, and they're really steep. They had us sort of scratching our head for a while. Megan and Wendy are here, Heath's here, there's fantastic riders. I must say, I walked the course and I was very nervous, but then I thought, well, I haven't had a horse this good to jump a 4-star on in a while, so that's a little bit reassuring.
Well, it's a really tough fence coming towards the end of the course. Some very sharp angles on the fences, making the fences really wide. It's always such a difficult venue to ride over, always having to duck and weave with the trees and so forth, but some really serious angled lines. Big enough fences, definitely. And there's quite an open field this year. I think there's quite a few people that could win it, but I suppose my main competition would be fellow South Australian Megan Jones, silver medalist from the game. She's on a young horse here that's showing a whole lot of potential. Yes, I've got Koyuna Sun Dancer and Koyuna Sunshine that have had really good form earlier in the year. They were both 3rd and 5th at the selection trial at Sydney, and then Dancer has also won the World Cup qualifying event at Melbourne. So yeah, they're really nice young horses with good form, so quietly confident, but it's all to do still.
He's quite a good jumper, but we've got to make it through the dressage. That's our hard phase, and he's actually been known for being very naughty in the dressage and getting eliminated. So we're hoping that he keeps his head on tomorrow and gets through the test, so I get to do the cross country and the show jumping, which is the fun bit. I think the going's going to be tough, and it's definitely going to take a bit out of the horse. The bounce on the mound, I think that's quite a tough fence, so I'd never take it for granted. Fitness will definitely play a part if we make it through the dressage.
Horse tried really hard the whole time. There's a few things I'd like to, obviously you always think you can improve, but on the whole I'm really pleased with him.
heard of that happening to people. It's never happened to me. And pretty amazing. After all that work, to just get him here and then do that. He was naughty. He sort of had a little look at the gate out here and napped towards the gate. Popped over the fence. That wasn't the best test he's ever done in his life, but it was going to leave him competitive. Bastard.
Quite what I was after today, unfortunately. The old horse thought it was cross country day and got on his toes, bless him, but that happens. It's still a long way yet. We've got a lot more to do yet, and we'll see how we go.
He could have done better, but he kind of woke up halfway through his warm-up. He was really good, then he started bucking and kicking out, which is why it's called all of a sudden, because all of a sudden he just goes ka-doing. That can be really naughty. So he kept his hair on in there, but yeah. So tomorrow it'll be tough, but I think he can handle it. Yeah, so we'll just, I'll tell you tomorrow about 4 o'clock. Come in. He did owner. Beautiful.
I'm very happy because I've actually finished the test. It wasn't the best test in the world, but it was good just to finish since he's been so naughty and he's jacked up and then gone over the time limit and been eliminated. So I'm just wrapped that we made it through all the tests, and there were a few little glitches, but he didn't jack up. So I'm ecstatic. Now I get to do cross country.